Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have the results for the Harlow Common Ward, Netswell Ward, Sumners and Kingsmore Ward, and the Todbrook Ward. I, Malcolm Morley, as the returning officer for the election for the Harlow Common Ward, hereby declare the result of the poll as follows. Margaret Jean, commonly known as Maggie Hulcoop, the Labour Party candidate, 700 votes. Kuzna Mitana, commonly known as Kuzna Jackson, Liberal Democrats, 51. Gary Roberts, Independent, 68. John Steer, the Conservative Party candidate, 417. Samuel Leo, commonly known as Sam Stoppelkamp, UK Independence Party, UKIP, 674. I hereby declare that Maggie Hulcoop is duly elected as councillor for the said ward. Officer for the election for the Netswell ward, hereby declare the result of the poll as follows. Michael Ralph Danvers, Labour Party candidate, 739. Patricia Ann, commonly known as Patsy Long, UK Independence Party, UKIP, 548. Christopher Millington, Liberal Democrats, 87. James Bryan, commonly known as Jim Paling, the Conservative Party candidate, 401. I hereby declare that Michael Ralph Danvers is duly elected as councillor for the said ward. As the returning officer for the election for the Sumners and Kingsmore ward, hereby declare the result of the poll as follows. Alexander Robert William Addison, UK Independence Party, UKIP, 628. Nicholas John Churchill, the Conservative Party candidate, 686. Mary Efwa Say, commonly known as Efwa Ko-Larbi, Labour Party candidate, 553. I hereby declare that Nicholas John Churchill is duly elected as councillor for the said ward. I, Malcolm Morley, as the returning officer for the election for the Todbrook ward, hereby declare the result of the poll as follows. Peter John Buss, UK Independence Party, UKIP, 678. Michael Edward Hardware, the Conservative Party candidate, 452. Rod Trewin, Labour Party candidate, 706. I hereby declare that Rod Trewin is duly elected as councillor for the said ward. I, Malcolm Morley, as the returning officer for the election for the Old Harlow ward, hereby declare the result of the poll as follows. Joel Ralph Charles, the Conservative Party candidate, 918. Thomas Arthur Stanley, commonly known as Tom Newens, Labour Party candidate, 602. Mary Helen Wiltshire, Liberal Democrats, 102. Stephen John Witt, UK Independence Party, UKIP, 557. I hereby declare that Joel Ralph Charles is duly elected as councillor. I, Malcolm Morley, as the returning officer for the election for the Stapletie ward, hereby declare the result of the poll as follows. Zulkar Chima, Harlow Independent Party, 76. Ian Stephen Jackson, Liberal Democrats, 84. William James, commonly known as Bill Pryor, UK Independence Party, UKIP, 538. Stephanie Ann, commonly known as Stevie Souter, the Conservative Party candidate, 342. John Michael Strachan, Labour Party candidate, 477. I hereby declare that William James, commonly known as Bill Pryor, is duly elected as councillor for the said ward. Hereby declare the result of the poll as follows. Mark Robert Edward Goff, UK Independence Party, UKIP, 739. Anthony Lawrence, commonly known as Tony Hall, the Conservative Party candidate, 964. Kenneth William Munro, commonly known as Ken Laurie, Labour Party candidate, 417. I hereby declare that Anthony Lawrence, commonly known as Tony Hall, is duly elected as councillor for the said ward. I, Malcolm Morley, as the returning officer for the election for the Great Pondon ward, hereby declare the result of the poll as follows. Karen Elizabeth, commonly known as Karen Klempner, Labour Party candidate, 596. Joshua Jollis, Harlow Independent Party, 165. Clive Thomas Souter, the Conservative Party candidate, 598. Terence Reginald, commonly known as Terry Spooner, UK Independence Party, UKIP, 674. I hereby declare that Terence Reginald, commonly known as Terry Spooner, is duly elected as Councillor for the said ward. There are 2 seats in the Mark Hall ward. I, Malcolm Morley, as the returning officer for the election for the Mark Hall ward, hereby declare the result of the poll as follows. Jeremy Charles Crawford, UK Independence Party, UKIP, 662. Emily Elizabeth Cross, the Conservative Party candidate, 346. Janet Barbara Doyle, UK Independence Party, UKIP, 646. Daniel Frederick, commonly known as Danny Purton, Labour Party candidate, 599. Leslie Ann, commonly known as Leslie Rideout, Liberal Democrats, 137. Jane Leslie Steer, the Conservative Party candidate, 346. Sheila Elizabeth Maureen Sullivan, Labour Party candidate, 602. Robert Keith, commonly known as Robert Thurston, Liberal Democrats, 124. I hereby declare that Jeremy Charles Crawford is duly elected as councillor for the said ward until May 2018. I hereby declare that Janet Barbara Doyle is duly elected as councillor for the said ward until May 2015. Thank you very much.